The beginning. Michael Essien was born on December 3, 1982, in Accra, Ghana, into a footballing family. Growing up in a nation where football is not only a passion but a way of life, Essien was introduced to the game at an early age. His father, James Essien, was a footballer, and young Michael followed in his footsteps, playing football on the streets of Accra. His raw talent was quickly noticed by local coaches, and Essien began his footballing journey with the youth academy of Accra's famous Liberty Professionals FC. Essien's early years at Liberty Professionals were characterized by his dynamic energy, physical presence, and a natural ability to control the midfield. He was a versatile player, initially playing as a central midfielder, but he was soon recognized for his stamina, strength, and vision on the ball. These qualities made him stand out in the Ghanaian domestic league, and by the time he was in his late teens, he was already drawing attention from top scouts across Europe. In 2000, Essien's talents earned him a move to French club AS Lyon, where he would go on to develop into one of the most powerful and influential midfielders in world football. Career peak. Essien's career truly took off at Lyon, where he spent several successful years between 2000 and 2005. During his time with the French club, Essien evolved from a promising talent into one of Europe's best midfielders. His performances for Lyon in League One were stellar, as he helped the club secure multiple league titles and gain recognition in European competitions, particularly in the UEFA Champions League. His combination of strength, speed, and technical ability made him a crucial part of Lyon's midfield, and he developed a reputation for his ability to break up attacks, win the ball back, and deliver powerful shots from distance. In 2005, Essien's breakout year came when he was transferred to Chelsea Football Club in the English Premier League for a then-club record £24.4 million. At Chelsea, Essien's career reached its peak. Under manager Jose Mourinho, Essien quickly became one of the most influential players in the team. His style of play, which combined defensive solidity with attacking runs and powerful shooting, earned him the nickname, the Bison, for his formidable strength and presence on the pitch. Essien's first few seasons at Chelsea were marked by success, as he helped the club win multiple Premier League titles and domestic cups. He played a pivotal role in Chelsea's 2006-2007 Premier League title-winning season, contributing both defensively and offensively. His ability to control the middle of the park, break down opposition attacks, and contribute goals from midfield made him an invaluable asset to the club. In 2008, Essien's career reached new heights when Chelsea reached the final of the UEFA Champions League, though they were narrowly defeated by Manchester United in a penalty shootout. Despite the loss, Essien's performances in Europe, including his stunning goal against Arsenal in the Champions League, solidified his status as one of the top midfielders in the world. Essien's versatility meant that he could play a number of roles in midfield and defense, making him an essential player for Chelsea in both domestic and international competitions. His dynamic play was key to Chelsea's continued dominance in the Premier League, and his partnership with fellow midfielders such as Frank Lampard and John Obi Mikel formed the backbone of the team's success. Main achievements. Michael Essien's achievements throughout his career are numerous and span across both club and international football. At Chelsea, he was an integral part of one of the most successful teams in the club's history. Some of his major club honors include Premier League titles. Essien won the English Premier League with Chelsea in 2005, 2006, and 2010. FA Cups. He also helped the club win the FA Cup in 2007, 2009, 2010, and 2012. UEFA Champions League. Perhaps his most significant club achievement came in 2012 when he played a crucial role in Chelsea's historic Champions League victory. Essien was pivotal in their run to the final, although injury kept him from playing in the final match against Bayern Munich. Despite not playing in the final, his contributions throughout the competition were invaluable to Chelsea's triumph. League Cups. Essien added 2 League Cup titles to his collection in 2007 and 2008. In addition to his club achievements, Essien enjoyed a successful international career with Ghana. He was a key player for the Black Stars in multiple Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, tournaments and FIFA World Cup campaigns. Some of his most significant international honors include Africa Cup of Nations. AFCON. Essien was part of the Ghanaian squad that finished as runners-up in the 2010 AFCON, one of the closest and most dramatic tournaments in African football history. World Cup appearances. Essien played a vital role in Ghana's historic 2006 World Cup campaign, where the Black Stars reached the round of 16 in their first-ever appearance at the tournament. He was also part of Ghana's squad for the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa, where they reached the quarter-finals, narrowly missing out on a semi-final spot after a dramatic penalty shootout loss to Uruguay. Essien's individual awards and recognition include being named the Ghanaian Footballer of the Year on multiple occasions, as well as earning inclusion in several UEFA and Premier League Team of the Year selections. Last years. As Essien entered the later stages of his career, injuries began to take their toll. He had long struggled with knee problems, which limited his appearances and forced him to spend significant periods sidelined. His time at Chelsea eventually came to an end in 2014, when he moved to Italian club AC Milan. However, his time in Italy was brief, and he struggled to replicate the form that had made him a star in England. After a short stint with AC Milan, Essien moved to the Greek Super League, where he played for Panathinaikos for one season, from 2015 to 2016. While his performances were still solid, it was clear that the injuries had taken their toll on his once immense physicality. Essien ultimately retired from professional football in 2016, bringing an end to a career that had spanned some of the top leagues in the world. Legacy. Michael Essien's legacy is one of power, versatility, and unwavering commitment. His journey from a young boy playing football in the streets of Accra to becoming one of the top midfielders in the world is an inspiring story for many. Essien's ability to dominate the midfield, break up opposition attacks, and contribute both defensively and offensively made him one of the most complete players of his generation. At Chelsea, he was an integral part of the team's most successful period, winning multiple domestic and international trophies, including the elusive UEFA Champions League. His fierce work ethic and leadership both on and off the pitch have made him a beloved figure at Stamford Bridge and in the hearts of Chelsea fans around the world. In addition to his success at the club level, Essien's contributions to Ghanaian football have been immeasurable. He was a key figure in Ghana's rise on the world football stage, representing the Black Stars with pride and distinction at several World Cups and AFCON tournaments. Essien is widely regarded as one of the best footballers to ever come from Ghana and one of the most influential African players of his era. Even after retirement, Essien remains involved in football, working as a coach and mentor for younger players. His impact on the game will continue to be felt for years to come, both in the footballing world and in Ghana, where he remains an icon.